people. I hope you're all doing well. My name is Anna with Soul Embrace Tarot, and we are in Mercury retrograde. Now, the dates are, it began in March 14th, and it's happening through April 7th. Now, a big chunk of that is, or we're already in heading into the Aries portion of it. So hot tempers, irritation, that kind of thing. I'm not an expert on this stuff. You can research, please do, and figure out your own information that you're drawn to. I'm open to all cosmic events that are happening, right? I try to go with the flow. I normally feel the effects of Mercury retrograde fairly lightly in terms of, some annoyance with a computer, more technology stuff versus communication, at least from my end. This time feels very different to me. It feels really, really charged. The energy is totally charged up. I've received communication that has completely irritated me to the point of rage. I've become very irritable based on something someone has said. So the communication is it's definitely a time for us to become, whether you believe in it or not. It's always best to follow this rule anyway, but particularly in this type of cosmic event where, possibly it could affect communication. It affects a lot of things. Mercury rules communication. So obviously that's everything associated with communication, your phone lines, your television, computer, vocal, words, books, anything spoken. It's time for us to be mindful of how we express ourselves and to be open to understanding others, or at the very least not immediately responding to communication that we receive that is irritating, that is, that just rubs you the wrong way. So just a little tip for you, a little advice, especially if it's work related. Don't go off on your boss, you know what I mean? Just wait it out, breathe, get up, go walk around, get some coffee, whatever you drink, no alcohol, because then that'll make you want to respond. Just be mindful. Be mindful of what comes into you and be mindful of what comes out of you, right? Give it some extra time to absorb and to process, because it's a very volatile time, okay? Now, I'm going to do a reading. And I've written down a couple questions I would like to ask, but I can't ask everything that I want to talk about, so I'm thinking of what I want to use or what I want to look at. Because really, this is a good time for us to reflect on past events. It's a good time for reflection, right? It's a good time for introspection. It's a good time to reevaluate our goals and our dreams and what we do. Are we still in line with what our goals have been for a while? So a lot of thinking, and processing. It's a good time to heal past wounds, especially involving a miscommunication with someone. Usually relationships relationships end because of lack of communication or miscommunication. Someone said something and rubbed the other person the wrong way, and then because they weren't communicating properly in the first place, they stopped communicating, and then it just crumbles. And so there may be something there to explore and to maybe forgive and process and figure out, what did I contribute to that conversation that could have maybe ended that situation? It's not just about personal relationships. It happens in every aspect of life. We're always communicating with other people. And also analyzing the self-talk within ourselves. What are we saying to ourselves, right? We need to maybe be gentle with ourselves. Okay. So let's go to this one. Let's ask this one, because it's probably, I think we all have unresolved issues. So that's a good question to ask during this Mercury retrograde. You know, are there unresolved issues that I need to address right now? So obviously, not everyone will be represented by what comes out here. I'll see. Maybe, should I do this as a pick-a-pile? Well, now that I said it, I have to do it. Damn it. Okay. Be mindful of what you say. I will do this as a pick-a-pile. And so this is first reading number 1. So you'll just sit with it. Let's pause the video now and take a deep breath. Wait, pause it before, after I say this. Take a deep breath and just sit with your mind a little bit, and visualize number 1, number 2, and number 3. I'm going to do 3 readings, so that you have the possibility of choosing the one that actually matches your energy. If it doesn't resonate, pick another one. All 3 might resonate with one person or more. So let's see how this goes. I'm just, testing this out. This will be reading number 1. Are there any unresolved issues that I need to address right now? Okay, so let's leave that all the way over there. Spirit for pile number 1, group number 1. Hello, everyone. What unresolved issues do they need to address at this moment? Any unresolved issues that they may have for group number 1, for those that will be watching, Spirit. Financial issues, feeling like you will never have enough, like there isn't the big bounty, the abundance, the prosperity that is in the universe doesn't belong to you, is what you feel. Or maybe you felt that in the past and you're still feeling the results of feeling that because you're financially unstable, feeling like there's no one to help me, but also a little bit of a pity party because there's no one to help me. The goal is for you to be self-sufficient and for you to help yourself, but maybe you've struggled financially. There's some insecurity there about that. But there it is. You are the magician. You have the capability of being able, you have all the resources available to you to improve this situation and everything in your life that you feel may be unresolved at this point. You have the ability to resolve it because you have all the tools available to you. You are a manifester. So, yeah. There's fear of big change for whoever I'm tapping into here. We're talking about unresolved issues that may be stopping you from, from reaching your goals, from growing, from expanding, from moving forward. And you need to address this now that we're talking about it, right? You just know that you are a manifester and that you have the ability to change and shift and grow. But that big change may be something that you fear. So we have to examine what that's about. Why would you be afraid of growing? Of big changes? Maybe you've had big changes in your whole life and you feel like that brings in an instability that doesn't provide a foundation for you. Maybe you never established a foundation. But I see, you know, I see the opportunity for achieving and accomplishing something with determination. So let's clarify a little bit, see if we can get more information. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah. Some of you may have had difficulty with finding enthusiasm in approaching what you need to do to have your goals and dreams come true. You have problems with becoming enthusiastic about what your dreams are and how they become fulfilled. But you are the magician. So you need to that's an unresolved issue, is the fact that I haven't been determined in the past. I haven't felt a desire to, I don't have the endurance, I don't have the stamina, right? I don't have the support. I don't have that passion. I'm here to tell you, I mean, if that was the past, if that's, because we're talking about unresolved issues, so there may be something there that you feel like you're working, but you feel like you're not necessarily ambitious, you're not necessarily a determined person to be able to reach your goals. There's things from the past, these beliefs about finances, about your ability to obtain finances and that financial stability, that's holding you back from actually attaining that. You are a magician and you may not see yourself as a magician, as a manifester, but you are resourceful. You have the ability to manifest and you communicate well. Speaking of Mercury retrograde, you have the ability to speak because your throat chakra is lit up. So you have the ability to speak your mind. And if you feel that you don't, that's something that you have to work on. That's an unresolved issue, is your throat chakra, your ability to speak up for yourself, to ask the universe what you want. Tell the universe what you deserve. You know what I mean? This is the time. Now that you're watching this, it's just a clue to help you understand the things that you got to work on. Because I see that it just requires a shift. Tell me more. You see, it's about expressing your truth. There's something about that. There's something that you feel you haven't been able to express your truth. I don't know in what sense and what capacity, but I feel like it affects your ability to be enthusiastic about, you need to share your ideas. There's something about that, about you expressing yourself, sharing your ideas, communicating, not just to the universe, or of course, but to maybe perhaps others. Maybe this is about a boss that you need to speak to about a raise or a promotion, because you have you have the determination within you to accomplish something, whatever this is. You have the heart. You know what I mean? It's in your heart. You perhaps feel like you challenge the status quo by speaking up. You feel like by speaking up, you ruffle feathers that shouldn't be ruffled. That's something that you need to work on. That's the thing, that's the unresolved issue that you have to deal with. If you resonate, you need to speak up for yourself. That's too many. Here, hold on. We're gonna switch the deck. There's some inner child wounding in there. Because someone in the past made you believe that you weren't enough, and it might not even have been through words, it might have just been through action or lack of inspiration by a nurturer or a person that needed to inspire you and to inspire creativity within you. Perhaps it was stifled because of whatever happened in your life. I don't know. But there's some wounding there by someone who, comes through as a manipulator. It might not be that dark, but it can be, manipulation can be subtle, and it certainly can leave wounding in a child that lingers into your life, into your grown adult life. And that's where these insecurities show. That wounding, that manipulation, that, lack of support as a child for your creative endeavors sounds simple. It's not abuse. But that can, depending on the spirit that you possess, your energy, the way you are, the way you are, you could have processed that in a deep, dark way. And it affected you where now as an adult, you feel like, I can't make money. I'm not going to be able to ever be out of the, financially stable. And where does that belief come from? I don't have enough stamina to stay on the path of pursuing my dreams because I'm going to fail at some point. There's something in there about that. This is the time to work on that. Work on those inner child wounds. Research how to do that. It doesn't have to be complicated. There are guided meditations. There's a bunch of easy stuff you can do. Little journaling prompts, just a simple thing you can write every day or once a week. But you must take time for yourself to analyze if you feel that there is something unresolved. If this resonates, whether it's this or something else, it doesn't matter. You must take time, right? For yourself. You owe yourself that much. You may be a person that says, I don't even have the ability to do that. I've never been able to keep a diary or a journal in my life. Okay, but now's the time that you can start. Don't define the rest of your life by beliefs or patterns or whatever that was planted in your head many moons ago, okay? I'm just saying. You have the ability to start right now. I've never been able to keep a diary, but you can start now. And I'm not telling you to commit to it on a daily basis. Once a week, just sit down, 5 minutes, write something down, go on the internet, research inner child wounding journaling prompts. Look, I did it for you. It's as simple as that. And sit down and write it. If you don't feel you have an inner child wounding, well, do another type of, Unresolved issues, journaling prompts. I'm sure something will pop up. Really. Just do a little something for yourself. Okay? Is there anything else? There's the stagnation. It's a burnout. And you are the freaking magician. But you feel stagnant. There's a restlessness because there's something unresolved there. There's this belief that you can't go, you can't, what is that Monopoly phrase? Don't pass, I don't remember. There's a thing that you can't pass before you pay. That's what you feel. Like you can't pass a certain level because you're not going to succeed. You don't feel like you can succeed. And you're the freaking magician. You have all the tools available to you. You just have to sit down and find them. Find the tools, energetically speaking here. Find those tools, right? Your ability to speak your mind, your truth, your values, understanding your values. The ability to organize yourself, maybe create a budget. If you spend too much money, create a budget. Look at what you're spending and what you're spending it on. It doesn't take that long. To connect with what you're passionate about and try to pursue that, even if it's a little bit. And then eventually it becomes something you want to do more often. And then it can become the thing that you do all the time. What's the last one? Well, your passions and the things that you love to do. Those are I'm connecting those together. The wand and the cups. And the people you love in your life, the people that you love, the people that love you. Make connections with people. Make amends with people that have maybe you've lost touch or you had a miscommunication with. I mean, this is about Mercury retrograde, about communication, miscommunications with someone. You know, maybe pursue that. And maybe that opens up some doors. Maybe you are stuck because there's things you haven't resolved with people in your life. Maybe this manipulator that shows up here, if you resonate with that. I hope this was helpful. I'm not sure it was, but I'm gonna just give you one last guidance here, and then I'm gonna move on because I don't want these to be too long. Spirit, what guidance do you have for group number 1? I have one. This one. Okay. Receive. Be open to receiving goodness. Yeah, I think you have a problem with that. I think you have a problem with receiving. You feel like you may maybe that's how you were taught. Don't ask people for things. They're gonna think that we don't have enough or that we don't give you enough. Those kinds of things, right? Believe you are worthy of abundance. My goodness, what was it? What have I been saying? Believe that you are worthy of abundance because you are. There's an infinite amount of abundance and prosperity for all of us. And we all have a piece of that. It belongs to us. We deserve it. So you must believe that. A gift is coming to you soon. You just have to open up to the receiving it, really. All right. I hope that helped. Sorry for the glare. Thank you so much. I hope that was helpful. Stay blessed. Bye-bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what unresolved issues you may have. Tapping into this energy of the Mercury retrograde. Let's see what may show up for you. If it doesn't resonate, don't force it on yourself. You can choose one of the other numbers, okay? I have one more. Oh, that's a lot, Spirit. Okay, hold on. Ya no quiere, hold on. Ya no quiere más, mi amor. No, okay. ¿Quiere de esto? You feel that you've had some wasted opportunities. There's new opportunities coming in your way. You must, don't sabotage that, okay? There's new opportunities coming in for you, but you feel like you've wasted, you may be stuck on a wasted opportunity from the past. You must move forward, okay? And maybe you moved forward, but you didn't really heal or resolve whatever this is related to. This was regarding perhaps your life path, your passion, what you are meant to be doing, you know, the thing you're passionate about in your life. And maybe you gave up on it because you realized, oh, whatever you realized, either it was too much work, it was taking too long, or you had obstacles and it kind of shut you down in a way. And so you moved into a different direction. Tell me more. I see you coming to terms. Perhaps you have come to terms. I still feel like if this showed up here, it's because there's still an unresolved issue regarding something that, you know, you became disillusioned with, something you were really passionate about. Wendy, te vas a caer, mi amor. Sorry, hold on. Estás en la orillita de la mesa, niña. No te caigas. Mira, cómete esa cosita. ¿Qué, mi amor? No te caigas. Okay. She's like right on the freaking edge of the table. Spirit, tell me more about that. Well, if it's associated with, I just feel like whatever your dream was, this thing was that you were passionate about, and it was put on hold. There's like a temporary postponement of that, because I see something good coming in here. If it was related to pressures from family, sort of influencing you to go into an area of study or into an area of work or career, there's something about that for someone here. Oh, because it's our legacy. It's someone else's legacy. It's not your legacy. So there was a stunted growth there because you maybe had to go into an area or do something in your life that wasn't really what you were passionate about, what you really are meant to be doing, what your true purpose is. I feel like there's at least one person I'm talking to here that had to stunt. I keep seeing that. That's why I keep saying it. It's like the growth was stunted from this thing that was growing inside of you, and it was stunted because you had to do something else other than what you really want to be doing. And now I see here there's a breakthrough here. There's a new direction moving forward towards your passion. There's a breakthrough. I keep saying it, okay? New opportunities will be coming in, and it will possibly create a conflict still with the people that feel that you should be doing something else. For example, just as a simple example, if your passion is artistic or creative in any way, many people don't support that for their children because they know that their life is going to be probably a struggle, financially speaking. It's hard to be in a creative, it's hard to be creative, period. you know, there's not much money sometimes. Some people do. Some people do flourish in their area, chosen area. But if that's what it is, right, then I see you having the opportunity to be able to grow. I keep wanting to say that. Holy shit. To grow into what it is your passion is. And there will be a peace there. There will be ability to forgive whoever may be manipulated. I'm seeing manipulation here too. I saw it in number 1. So that's interesting, because these are things, unresolved issues, and usually it involves heavy energy, right? If it's an unresolved issue that it's still affecting you. I feel forgiveness here, the ability to accept and sort of release whatever kind of hold some energy had upon you that made you shift your decisions and your life path, really. I mean, this, not everyone will resonate. I just know that right now. So, okay, Spirit. I see success and achievement for you coming in. What you need to do, however, is establish, allow yourself the opportunity to, I feel like there's something or someone that needs to be forgiven from the past that you feel affected your future or your present. You understand? Your future. That affected your future because of something particular that happened. There has to be forgiveness. That will allow that release. It's very important. That's part of what you need to do. You know, how do you use this period for personal growth? You have to reflect upon what the unresolved issue is, and you have to accept it, because it, you know, it has shaped who you are in this moment. So you needed to go through that to but now you have the ability to make the decision to move forward into what it is you truly love to do. Even if it's a temporary thing, a part-time thing, till you get your feet in it and you develop that confidence within you. It doesn't have to be career related. I mean, this is talking about life purpose. So however that resonates with you, if it does, it may not. Anything else, Spirit, that they need to know? I mean, you may be able to connect with someone that will bring inspiration to you to pursue your passions. Someone that really understands you and knows you. Because, yeah, there was some instability here that affected, and that's what needs to go under review, right? You need to review the situation, something, a person. I'm not going to be able to get all of it for you. If it resonates, you understand what it is. You need to iron out those details so that you can release it and forgive it and move on. There's someone that's bringing in some inspiration to you. Soulmate energy, soul tribe energy. Because, yeah, you haven't been honest with yourself. You may be pursuing, you may be in a career or whatever life path that you chose, and people would have no idea that you were so dissatisfied with it. But I see pure success, the sun right here. Happiest card in the deck, as they like to say. You've been faking happiness. You've been faking satisfaction with your life, and it's not real. And you need to really be true to yourself and honor your true self, honor your true path. There's someone that you're connected to, or that's gonna come back into your life that inspires you. It's someone that you have a very deep connection with and you've known for a while now, perhaps since childhood, or when you meet them for the first time and you feel as if you've known them forever. This person's gonna bring inspiration to you. You're gonna be able to have success and victory with these new opportunities that will be coming into your life. But you must deal with whatever it was that blocked you in the first place. Don't stay for the wrong reasons in a job, in a career, in a relationship. Just because it looks good in the exterior when internally you're suffering. Find a path, make a plan, come to an understanding within yourself that of what needs to be done, and then take action on it. It could be baby steps. It doesn't have to be a big, huge thing. I mean, some people function with big, huge things. That doesn't sound right, but you know what I mean. Okay. Guidance, spirit, because I think they know what they need to do. Yeah, you need to establish and go into your sanctuary. This is something we all need to do. I feel that we're being called to do that because we're in a crazy energy in our world at the moment. I mean, it's been that way for a while. There's nothing new. It's not a specific thing that has caused this. It's just there's a lot of chaos. And when we come to the understanding that there's chaos and we feel it in our own lives, that's when we have to make the decision to stop the chaos and stop participating in it, right? So you have to do some reflection, that's all. Take time out from the world. Create and protect your sanctuary, okay? Spend more time alone. Meditate or go on a retreat, because that really allows you to reflect. Shutting out the craziness of the world. That means your phone, the TV, the people in your life. You need to dedicate a little bit of time to just yourself, okay? I hope this helped. I really do. I never know. Thank you so much for your time. Stay blessed. Bye-bye. Hello, group number 3. Thank you. Okay, so we're looking at what unresolved issues may you have at this time, or do you have at this time, that we can look at. You can look at. Spirit for group number 3. What unresolved issues would they have here? One more. Some conflicts, perhaps relationship-wise. Relationship. There's been some unresolved issues within a relationship of some kind that you're having. It perhaps romantic, but it could be boss, it could be coworker, it could be friend, it could be family, whatever. Okay? But it comes from the heart. It's something that requires you to, you're not being able, a lot of us have that, especially during a Mercury retrograde where our words just don't seem to come out right. Or someone else's words don't come out right and it hurts you or it angers you or it confuses you. So that's why we have to be very mindful and patient. We have to force the patience. We have to force the mindfulness and be careful. Think 3 times before you speak, right? Because sometimes it's not going to come out right. That energy is very heavy. So unresolved issues for group number 3. If it doesn't resonate, you can choose another number. Don't force it on yourself, okay? There were some trust issues with someone. And it required, there was imbalance in a relationship. And it required compromise. And perhaps you're the one that had to compromise to keep the relationship going. You gave up a lot of control. You gave up having the ability to have control. Because we all, in our balanced relationship, both people are able to give and take. I feel like you may have been the person that sort of let that go to compromise being in a relationship or staying in a relationship, perhaps because of finances, because you weren't financially secure on your own and you're dependent on someone else for your stability financially. That's not stability, that's just a maintenance, financial maintenance, really. There's an insecurity there financially. Because perhaps your heart was ruling. Your heart rules. You're coming through as Queen of Cups, very heart-centered. You wanted to, you're the one that goes in and resolves any disputes or any arguments. You're the one that goes in and sacrifices yourself. You don't see it as a sacrifice, but that chips away at your self-confidence. It chips away at your ability to really speak up for yourself. Because I see lack of expression here. That's something you need to address. You cannot give up control of your life for someone else to take over because you think that's just easier. That's not healthy. It's not smart either. I mean, I don't want to offend you, but it's time now. The message here is for you to begin to look at how to resolve that within yourself, how to shift that around. You must take time to think about it. I can't fix it for you. No one else can. Only you can come up with a plan that allows you to begin to set some boundaries. Not all conflicts are yours to fix or to heal. There's disharmony, and there may be, bad decisions in relationships in your past here. It's okay. Everyone's done it. We're not picking on you. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. No, it's too many. You feel like you're the one that has to fix the thing. And it's not your job. You see the blinders. There's also there's manipulation here. Someone that perhaps, oh, I can't believe that you said that. I can't believe that you think that. That's manipulation. It's a victim mentality that someone uses. Like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic. This could be family. This could be a mother figure, a father figure, whoever. An aunt, an uncle, whatever. Someone who for sure has reached a level that they themselves don't have the ability to see that they can change. And so they don't think that they can change. So it's not up to you as a person who is more evolved to look back and say, oh yeah, I can change. I can help them. I can influence them. No, you can't. No, you can't. Oh, you influence people, you fix people by fixing yourself and by being yourself and living your life, and you inspire them through your actions for your life, but not because you're doing it to inspire other people. It just doesn't work that way. People don't see, especially someone who has blinders on. They don't see if they don't want to see. There's denial here. So I don't know if that makes sense to you. And there's manipulation here. There's deliberate manipulation. I want you to know that I'm seeing that. It may not resonate with everyone, but we're talking about unresolved issues. You need to understand whatever it is. If this resonates in a relationship in your life and you're the one, oh, I can fix it. Oh, I can help them. Oh, I'm going to sacrifice myself because they want to be in my life. Oh, then you need to know that there is manipulation here on someone's part. There's been strategy and planning and this victim mentality. Oh, this hurts. Oh, my head, my heart. Oh, Elizabeth, I'm coming. There's manipulation here. And you don't need to fall for that anymore. You're very empathic and you feel like, oh, you need to be supportive. Yes, sure. Yeah, why not? Not to the point of sacrificing your whole freaking life. And you get lost in the shadow, heavy shadow here, of this person or people. No. The disharmony is not yours to adopt for yourself. Become self-sufficient. Whatever you gotta do, get a job, a little part-time job, something, to begin to do your own thing. If that resonates, it may not. It may not have anything to do with you. I'm just saying, I'm seeing a manipulative person here that's affecting how you live your life. You're here trying to fix everything. And that is an unresolved issue. The fact that you may not see the manipulation. So, what else can they do, Spirit? Or what can they do? You need to make adjustments. You need to reevaluate these relationships or this relationship. All relationships reevaluate so that you can define what is your purpose. Because we all have a purpose. We all have a thing that we're supposed to be doing. And when you find out what your purpose is, it is your obligation to pursue that path. Because things won't go well. They really won't. Everything will be topsy-turvy. And then we ask ourselves, oh, but why? Because you already know what your path is, and you have decided to put your own blinders on, right? You've decided to put your version of your blinders and not look at it. And the universe is like, hey, you got to do the thing that you're meant to do. You're here for a purpose. So assess, reassess, make adjustments, and set your goals. Look, you got the Sun also. I shuffled this. This came out in the second group. You've been dishonest with yourself. That's fascinating. These cards came out. I shuffled this between each reading. And you got the same three cards. That's kind of interesting. I don't know. Maybe you want to watch number 2 also. But this came in reverse for you. Because this may be someone from the past. And it's possible, it's possible. And it still has a hold on you. And your inability to pursue your passions. But I see the Sun here. The Sun is success. It's freedom. It's freedom. You need to free yourself from whatever this is that tied you. Okay? You've stayed for the wrong reasons. You stayed for the wrong reasons. You faked being happy. All of that. You're just fooling yourself. You're just hurting yourself by doing that. Do some self-reflection. Reassess what your plans are. Reassess what your goals are. Set new goals if you have to. And define what your purpose is. And then follow that path. I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy. Trust me, I know it's not easy. But you have to do what you have to do. Baby steps are perfectly acceptable. It's okay to do baby steps. It really is. With freedom will come success for you. You'll be happy. You'll be optimistic about life. You will be able to speak your truth. And whatever it is that your purpose is, there's a truth that you have to express. You'll have fun. You'll enjoy what it is. But you need to define what your purpose is. And then pursue it. Okay? And this is not about hating someone. It's about understanding what their role has been in your life, understanding and maybe making the decision to begin to set boundaries so that does not continue. And if this was from the past, to understand that you allowed certain things to happen, you were a participant in that exchange of energy, and you can now release it and move on. If it was from the past. Either or. All of it. Okay. Whew. Guidance from the unicorns. For group number 3, Spirit. I just want 1. You're giving me 2. No. No. Fudge. Okay. Discernment. All is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing. I mean, you think I planned this. Keep your dreams a secret. because there are people who can manipulate you into believing that your secret thing that you want, your dreams, are worthless. And you don't want to let people know your inner secrets, your plans. Keep those to yourself until you're shining in the sun. And then they see, wow, look at group number 3. What do they got going on? They're shining because they kept their dreams to themselves so that they could nurture it, so that they could allow it to grow and to be healthy. You understand? Okay. And passion. Do what excites you. Get fired up about your life. Increase your energy levels. Yeah, let's do all of it. Group 3, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed and that it was helpful. Thank you so much. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.